everybody. So today is Monday. That means it's time for family movie night. And this week we're doing something kind of fun. We're actually talking about two movies, original and a remake. And for a long time, I had thought the 2007 film No Reservations was pretty underrated as far as a romantic comedy. I always really enjoyed it. But I found out that it was a remake of a movie from 2001 called Mostly Martha, which is a German film. And so I finally got around to seeing Mostly Martha. And it's kind of interesting because now I'm kind of a little more conflicted on my feelings of No Reservations, but I still enjoy it because it is so similar. I was hoping to be able to come in here and do a compare contrast of like, oh, here are the differences between the remake and the new film, but they are really close, even to the point of having the same monologue to start the film about cooking quail, and she's telling it to her psychiatrist. And I mean, it's really close. There's a little bit of a difference between a plot line that happens with the little girl, but it's pretty much a shot-for-shot remake of the original film. No Reservations is a shot-for-shot remake, and so it's kind of interesting that way. I don't know. It depends on what you prefer in your remakes. Do you think it's better to be really close to the original, or to go out and do their own thing? I don't know. But the story from both of these movies is you have a high stress, high powered, I guess, a gourmet chef that is just completely preoccupied with her job, and all of a sudden she ends up having to take care of her niece, who her sister dies in a tragic accident, and now she has to take care of a child, and that just kind of throws her world into uproar. And they hire at her restaurant, they hire a new chef who's an Italian chef. In the original, he's actually Italian. In the new one, it's Aaron Eckhart, who's kind of a bohemian type guy who spent a lot of time in Italy. And then they butt heads at first because she's mad at him for coming and taking over her kitchen, and he doesn't understand why she's so uptight. And they have different food philosophies. He's Italian, she's French trained. He's learned as he went through internships and stuff, and she is trained in like cordon bleu and stuff like that. And they both kind of start to bond with the child in pretty much the same ways. There's the exact same sort of situations. She won't eat anything that her aunt cooks because her aunt makes really weird food, but she will eat food that the male character that he makes, because he'll just make like a bowl of pasta, and she really likes pasta. And so the original is directed by Sandra Nettelbeck, and obviously it's in German. That's the main difference, but I think it could be an interesting experience for kids to watch both of these back to back, and just to see, what, I don't know, just to appreciate a foreign film, see what happens with these remakes. And the I guess the major thing I think that makes Mostly Martha better, and not only did it start first, but the food is way better as far as the food photography. You get way more scenes with the food, showing the food, eating the food. It's just way more like food centric, and it's just way more sort of sensual in the food. And then the No Reservations, and which just kind of feels a little more sterile with the food. And also, I think that maybe a little better having an actual Italian come in and be her sparring partner versus this Aaron Eckhart guy who just spent some time in Italy. Maybe a little better, but really close. These movies are very close. They both have pretty romantic scenes where they're tasting sauces blindfold, and some pretty good kisses. These both are PG rated movies. They're both very, very clean, family appropriate, and I think they're both really charming, and they both have pretty good supporting casts. In No Reservations, you have Patricia Clarkson, who's always really good, and you have Abigail Breslin, who plays the little girl. And I think that actually Abigail Breslin is probably better than the girl in the German and Mostly Martha. They're both fine, but she's really good, and I mean, she's playing this girl who's just lost her mother, and it's obviously very devastating for her, and she's kind of shy and closed off, and hard for her aunt to kind of relate to and deal with. So I think she does a really good job here. And this is just a really fun romantic comedy. I think both of them are. They're definitely movies that you should watch on Valentine's Day. I think they'd be really fun. And so I like them both. Probably, I guess, Mostly Martha better. But if you're not in the mood for a foreign film, then I think No Reservations is an underrated romantic comedy. I really like it. It has a nice heart to it. I think they have pretty good chemistry, Catherine Zeta-Jones and Aaron Eckhart. But the originals in Mostly Martha, Martina Gedik and Sergio Castellito, are the two leads in Mostly Martha, and they're really good together, really charming. And you definitely get the sense, probably more so in Mostly Martha than No Reservations, of just how much work it is, and working in the restaurant. You just see her just sweating, and but that she loves it. She thrives off of that work, and so that's really fun to see. And so yeah, really good movies, good romantic comedies, great for Valentine's. So definitely check these out. Let me know what you think. Do you like? Have you seen Mostly Martha? Do you like No Reservations? What's your thoughts? And what do you think about remakes? Do you think it's better to stay close or better to do your own thing? I'd love to hear in the comment section. And thanks so much. Please subscribe to my channel, and I'll talk to you later. Bye!